boys and girls. Welcome back. We are again working with adverbs in our language C books. So if you don't have your book, please get it. And we are turning to page 225, lesson 146. Okay, so a small review. We learned adverbs tell how, where, when, right? Yesterday we learned how to tell or compare or tell apart an adjective from an adverb. So today we're going to go a little more into that. And so we need to know when we read a sentence, is it an adjective or is it an adverb? Because some of the words can be very similar and can be a little tricky. So what we learned is that our questions that we need to ask are how and to what extent. That does not change. So we know we need to find the verb in our sentence, and then we need to ask our questions. How, to what extent? Okay, so for example, I have a sentence that says, yesterday I heard a brilliant speech. So if I'm looking for the verb in that sentence, I know that I heard, right? That is the action in our sentence, heard. So we know that that is our verb. So now let's go to our number 2, and we know we need to ask our questions. How or to what extent? So when did we hear? Okay, well, we heard yesterday. So yesterday is going to be our adverb in the sentence, okay? So we need to find the verb. We need to ask our questions, how and to what extent, okay? A little hint that we can use when we're working with adjectives and adverbs in sentences. I'm going to say the sentence. So it says, a completely bewildered mouse tumbled out of a cat food box. So we know we have completely, we have bewildered, that we probably would automatically assume are adjectives, but we need to make sure. So how can we do that? Well, are they adjectives, adverbs, or can they both be adverbs? Because we did learn that adverbs can modify other adverbs. Okay, well, let's do this. Say each word before the noun. Okay, so what is our noun? What is the sentence talking about? Our mouse. So if I wrote completely mouse, does that make sense? Does it describe our mouse? No, it does not. But if I said bewildered mouse, does that describe our mouse? Yes. So our describing word, which is an adjective, is bewildered, and our adverb, which does not describe our mouse, is completely. So that is our instructions for today's lesson, and you guys are going to be going into your language C book, and you guys are doing Think A and Think B. Okay, so I will do number 1 with you guys, and it's saying to identify the underlined word by writing either adverb or adjective in the blank. Number 1 says, what is the minimum hourly wage? The underlined word is hourly. So we have to decide, is that an adjective or is that an adverb? So we know if we use our rules, right? Or if we use our hint and we look and we find our noun, which what are we talking about? Wage. So in sentence number 1 in our book, it says, what is the minimum hourly wage? So we need to know if the word hourly is an adverb or an adjective. Is it describing or is it not describing? Well, hourly is an adjective, okay, because it is directly talking about the wage, and they make an hourly wage. So hopefully you guys can go through the rest of your Think A, your Think B, follow these rules right here, and if you have any questions, go ahead and write them down in Edmodo and send them to me. Again, do your assignment in your book. Do not rip your pages out. And with that, I will see you next time. Goodbye.